All right, buddy. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Ready to do this? Right? You look incredible. Oh, how are we gonna get through this? Okay.
You may be seated. Friends and family, on behalf of Shawn and Gina, I'd like to welcome you here today as we celebrate and we share in the commitment that they've made to one another to be joined in marriage before us as husband and wife. Let us also take a moment here to just pause. Shawn and Gina, take a good look at one another at this time. This is the first time you've seen one another today. I also invite you to look up, look around, look over your shoulders at all these people that are gathered here for you. Take in their smiles, take in their love, pause, breathe, and remember what today feels like, what it looks like, because today is a day that you are going to remember forever. A wedding day is often a day when couples feel the absence of family members that are no longer with us. And most recently, Shawn's father, Kurt, passed away last summer, shortly after our couple got engaged. Though they wish that he could have been here today, Shawn and Gina took comfort in being able to celebrate their engagement with Kurt. And they were glad that he knew that they chose a lifetime of love together. So all of us here today have our own love story. Some are short, others are long, and some are yet to be written. Gina had a memorable first impression of Shawn. Interestingly enough, before they officially met, she witnessed some crazy guy in a short sleeve shirt make snow angels on the patio of a local bar. Little did she know at that time that she would one day call him husband. Shawn also got a glimpse of Gina before they actually met in a dating profile photo. Not sure if it was the Beanie Baby costume that she was wearing on her big beautiful smile, or was it her big beautiful smile, that drew him in. He was immediately smitten, and then absolutely thrilled when he later learned that they shared a group of friends in common. Gina and Shawn eventually became friends, but with some occasional flirting mixed in there. Shawn wondered if he would ever graduate out of that friend zone. And it all changed when Shawn invited Gina to her first rugby game and to meet him and the team out that night in hopes that Gina would get the hint he was interested in being a little more than just friends. Gina did in fact get that hint that night when Shawn and his buddy arranged a fake wedding before an 80s cover band took stage. There were some very awkward I-do's exchanged, but from that moment of their relationship, it evolved from a friendship to a romance, to an engagement, and to this very moment. This is a beautiful story. It's a story of two people drawn together by mutual friends who bonded over a love of travel, of concerts, of laughter, and their two dogs, Riot and Mitzi. They worked hard to achieve their goals together, and they also stand here with us today. Love is such a beautiful gift, and there's no greater gift than the love that unites two hearts as one. And that gift of love, contrary to popular belief, isn't a feeling. Those feelings that you get when you're in love, those are just a sign that love actually exists. Love, in fact, is a decision, and you don't just simply fall into love. You must continue to grow in love. Just as a plant needs water and constant care to survive, love requires continuous nurturing to grow and to thrive. Marriage is the coming together of two people with one common goal, and that's to share life together. And while two are joined as one in marriage, the reality is each person brings their own personality, their unique life experiences, and a very different way of seeing the world into their union. Marriage is a life commitment. It's where couples make a constant decision to continue growing together, allowing their differences to complement one another and to ultimately strengthen their bond. Gina and Shawn, as you begin your married journey today, the following is my hope for you. Talk to one another. Have deep, meaningful conversations. about how your worldviews or your mindsets have shifted over the years and how you're seeing the world a little differently. Speak to one another kindly, but share with honesty and listen with curiosity. Keep growing your friendship. Keep laughing together. Be each other's best cheerleader and create new and lasting memories that you'll be able to share with your children and your grandchildren someday. But finally, keep joy at the very center of your marriage by taking the time to celebrate those little things, understanding that sometimes the ordinary at the end of the day can truly be extraordinary. I invite you to share the personal vows you've written to one another, beginning with Shawn.
Gina, I feel overwhelmingly blessed, honored, and proud to be here standing with you today. Looking back on the start of our relationship, introducing you to the rugby team as my future ex-wife. I had no idea that that night would actually be the start of an incredible journey of life, laughter, and love that ultimately led us to here, right now, in this secret garden, in front of everyone we love. I can't remember the exact moment I fell in love with you, because honestly, I can't remember a time I didn't love you. However, I do know it was somewhere between those late nights on that playground after a night at Putt-Putts and our first official day at Donkey's, eating and drinking our favorite things, tacos and Marks. I can't tell you exactly why I fell in love with you. It starts with your smile. It is so beautifully big and infectious that when it is directed at you, you can't help but feel your love and warmth. I crave your smile, and I always will. I know this is due to the size of your heart. It is bigger and more full of love and life than anyone I've ever known. It's not just your love for me that amazes me, but your willingness to love selflessly, unconditionally, and without regret. You are so unafraid to show love, not only to me, but anyone and everyone, whether you've known them a day or a lifetime. I mean, look at my groomsmen. They're not easy to love. But you do it flawlessly, so thank you. My favorite thing about you, besides how gorgeous you are, which, let me just pause and appreciate that. I knew you'd look beautiful, but holy cow, you look incredible. It's hard to breathe.
Aww.
Besides how gorgeous you are, it is your passion for and love for life that I believe drives you to be such an amazing and successful woman in not only your career, but with your family and friendships, but most importantly in our relationship. Loving you and embracing your love for life and celebrating every moment, no matter how big or small, has taught me so much and has already led to so many great adventures and memories. I know this will be what continues to be the driving force of our marriage and growth together. It is also how I know that one day you will be the best mother and our kids will grow and thrive, full of the same love and passion you have shown and taught to me. And continue to teach me every day, every moment. I cannot wait to continue growing our family together. You are my best friend and soulmate, and we make the perfect team. We have many similarities, yet our differences are the perfect complements to each other. Where I lack, you thrive. We inspire and support each other continually, fueling each other's drive and passion to accomplish many great milestones. And we've only just started. It is a powerful and humbling fact that you are my home. You are my light. I didn't know that I was lost until I met you. Your light saved me when I didn't realize I needed saving. And I know our marriage will be so full and have no doubt in our ability to face and overcome any and all challenges. We already have overcome so much, so thanks for your light. Thank you. I love you. And I promise to always strive to be the better version of myself, to always strive to be better than yesterday. And part of that best version is to also challenge you and support you to thrive and grow with me as my partner, lover, and wife. I promise to always have your back and to give you courage when you may lack, remind you how amazing you are, and to reestablish your confidence if it should ever slip. I promise to continue celebrating love in all moments, even if that means driving 10 hours on a Sunday to see Grace. Because if I'm honest, the road trips contain some of my favorite moments. I promise to always laugh with you. There is no better feeling for me than making you laugh. And sometimes you're funny too. I know we will grow our family on a foundation of love, laughter, and happiness. Lastly, I promise to tell you when I'm getting hangry. No one likes a grumpy buffalo. Honestly, it is impossible to fully describe how incredible you are and how much you mean to me and how much I love you in such a short speech. But I stand here today to tell you my love for you is endless. I promise it will always be unconditional. All I will ever need, want, or ask from you is to never stop being unapologetically you. I love you.
Oh no, I have to go after that.